Oh my god, y'all be nice to each other. Jesus. Sorry. I was out trying to... Sorry, I was running. I was running from my laugh. I was out trying to blow dry my hair because I wanted to style it, but not anymore. I rushed. So never mind. Hey Tezrick, how's it going? Hey Gato, hey Echo, also hello. Barb's friends, welcome in, and thank you so much, Barb's, again for the raid. I know Barb is out and about right now, getting some noms in, but if you hear this, Barb's, in the near future, good job on your stream, and you are amazing. Thank you for doing this wonderful event. Pause. Speaking of that, we are doing that tomorrow as well. Yeah, the roses? Where are the guns? Guns and Roses? Not today. Not today, as weapons are a little bit TOS, so I tend to not want to show too much weapons, but to be fair, you know, like, Choco has her weapons. It's her fan. Plus she's Mafia boss, so we need no weapons. I could just tell my followers to tell my crew, be like, hey, we're gonna mess this person up. No, I'm just kidding, don't do that. Bruh. Hey Gore, welcome in as well. Let me give you a little shout out. Shout out for Gore. How you doing, Gore? Nice to see you. Spooters and Roses, that's right. Spooters attack. Am I right? Yeah, the roses come out when I get raided. So if you would like one, I can pluck one and give one to you. But my mama Mukanju, she will be very sad because she made these flowers on me and she planted it on my legs. And the cool thing is she's done magic, so they would never wither. Oh yeah, you never saw it because I always have my legs behind. I always hide them. I toggle my legs. Yeah, so you don't see them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I have roses and I also have cherry blossoms. Or my cherry blossom set. There you go. Cherry blossoms because of vanilla. Vanilla's very like cherry blossom like, so my mama also added some cherry blossoms on me. But anyways, yeah, now you see my flowers. Wow, I haven't seen those for a long time. It's because I never show my legs. You don't get to look at them for free. Anyways, how we doing today? Happy Tuesday. You know, I know that VTuber Summer Slam is officially started today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think. The 26th. And I'm also doing VTuber Summer Slam tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST alongside Vanilla's mama. But technically it's not me, it's Vanilla's doing it, so you'll be seeing Vanilla doing it with his mama, and it'll be great. We're doing like a little collab. What do you mean for free? Oh, tomorrow, yeah. For free! Get to see my legs for free? Gonna be there. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. PST if you're interested in going, and give us some love. Give the event some love. And if you would like to know what this charity event is about, wait till you see tomorrow. A lot of VTubers will be doing it, so you'll be probably seeing it everywhere starting tomorrow. So you won't miss it. Oh yeah, Gato, you had some questions, right? I can definitely help you. I could help you. I could put down like the context of what you wanted in the said tweet if you want. I can do that. I can show you like my previous stuff that I did for your example. It's I could talk to you about it if you want me to, but let me know. let me know. We could talk about it before I start the game. Actually, I don't mind. But essentially, you want to have the correct hashtags. That's really important. And how you want to market it. Of course, you want it to reach as many people as you can, basically. If you can show how you did yours, that would be great. You know what? What did I do? Hey, Sushi, welcome in! Rah! Good job at first. Welcome in, welcome in. What did I do? What did I do? I don't remember. Let me go through my Twitter. Yeah, cause wow, it's been so long. How do I how do I check that? Hold on, we're about to find out. We're gonna scroll back a year ago, maybe. How did I do it? How? Also, ooh, thank you for the hydrate, Sushi. Oh, this time you were able to water me. Thank you! Thank you for the stretch as well! Oof. Yes, yes, yes. Give me 1 second, Gato. I am going to check out how I did it. So, essentially, the VTuber debut, like, content on Twitter is like you try to make it as visually appealing as you can. You can make certain things move so that it captures people's attention. A lot of people, what they love to do is that they would have an animation going on so that the animation is basically a promotion type of thing. You can also do that if you want. If you want to go a little extra mile. If you like to do like a VTuber debut, like what's the word? Showcasing like a dark silhouette, and then once you hit a certain likes or retweets, you get to show like a little part of your model or something like that. People love that. People love that shit. What did I do on mine? I don't remember. Oh. I'm trying to find it right now. Give me 1 second. What did I do? Oh? Oh? Huh. Did I do anything at all? Okay, I'm almost there to the part that I wanted to. Okay, so I did it this way. Let me find my... So, this is what I did on mine. Show you. Almost there. Yeah. This is what I did. This is what I posted. But before I posted that, there were a few days where I posted work in progress of my papa and mama, basically like just work in progress stuff, saying like, you know, like my papa or my mama has updated me with like details for my model, blah blah blah, and then I would share it. Of course, according to, if you know, getting their permissions, of course, and leading up to that. So that post is officially my debut post, basically. I didn't even show my model. I literally was like, hey, here it is. Hey, yo, it's Sexy Sad Boy coming in. Damn, feeling sexy. I hope you're a happy boy today, though. Hope you're not sad boy today. I'm very happy seeing you, though. Long time no see, Sexy. Welcome in. Sexy, you always come at, like, the most thirstiest, like, stream I could ever do. Every time Sexy comes in, it's like either I'm doing a visual novel or either I'm simping for 2D men. Like, there's something going on, man. Sexy, it's like Sexy knows, you know what I'm saying? It's like they know. More like tired boy, cause I am busy moving. Oh my god, you busy moving. All snapples. I hope your move will be smooth. And please take bricks in between. But don't break your back. Please take it easy. You know, carrying a lot of stuff is a lot of work. Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Simping for 2D men, cringe. As if you didn't simp for 2D men. You telling me that you never sat here and thought like, damn, that man's fucking fine. Can't be you, right? Can't be you. Let's not forget. Yeah, let's not forget when we were playing Booba. Yeah? Yeah, you remember what you said when we were playing Booba? Yeah. Yeah, we got that. We got that on 4K. Yeah, on chat, by the way, Sushi. We saw what you did. Oh my god, it's Godzilla! Welcoming Godzilla! Nice seeing you. Happy Tuesday. Very good seeing you. Very, very good seeing you. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Have you eaten yet? If you haven't, please eat something. Don't skip your meals. Drink water. Don't be the Titanic where you drown. That's not good. The Titanic flute is just basically my brain 24/7. Doing okay. How about myself? Yeah, I'm doing good too. Super excited for tomorrow actually, because we're doing VTuber SummerSlam tomorrow, 2 p.m. PST here, and also in Maro's channel as well. We're double streaming. We're collabing tomorrow for the charity event. How fun is it? Yeah. But other than that, I'm just glad that I got to see you guys, because throughout the weekend I didn't really stream. Was just preparing for everything, and then I was also just hanging out with my good old bestie, so I got some quality time there. But we back, we ready to stream. We're doing things. We're doing a lot of things this week. It'll be a good week. But yeah, today we're just doing some visual novel game as per usual. Like, that's really what I do and what I fucking enjoy doing. Have I ever told you guys that I've always wanted to stream, right? Like, I've always wanted to stream visual novel games. I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but that was my goal. Like, streaming, my streaming hobby all led up to like me able to stream visual novel games with you guys and being able to enjoy and have fun with it. That's basically it. That's why I stream. But then I never thought about it, because when I started with vanilla, it was just all cute games and everything. But I'm glad I've been able to do stuff like that, and I get to try new indie game stuff that people made, and it's great. For instance, today's game, going right in, is Who Murdered My Empress? Yeah, part 2. That's right. We already played up to chapter 3, I believe, of the game, and essentially, you are a police officer investigator, and you're a woman police officer investigator, who was on a mission to check something at a museum that has like artifacts and stuff like that from, you know, the 19th century feudal Vietnam. And suddenly you got time traveled because some weird guy just stabbed you in the chest with something, with a hairpin or some stuff. And then suddenly you woke up, and you wake up and you find yourself in the shoes of a empress during that time. and the Empress looks exactly like you. So everyone was like, "Oh my god, your majesty, what are you doing out here? You've been missing for 3 whole days. Where the fuck have you gone, girl?" And we're like, "Who the fuck are you? Where am I? And is this a movie set?" And we're about to find out that, like, this kind of corresponds to a little bit of history where this was the first Empress, woman ruler, basically, and how she got murdered. And yeah, and apparently we're trying to figure out who the fuck is trying to murder us, or aka the Empress, meanwhile being the Empress, without, you know, without letting them know that you're not from there. Yep, play visual novel. That's right, sexy. That's what we're doing. Sorry, spaced out. Stabbing? A stab? Yeah. How to summon sushi. Just mention stabbing. But yeah, this is what we come to. So far we've kind of met 3 of the so-called consorts of the Empress, right? So the Empress here has a fucking harem. That's right. All them guys, it's all her harem. Full of, like, she just has, like, guys upon guys upon guys. Just being like, "Oh, my Empress, you look so beautiful today." They're trying to kiss ass. They're trying to gain power. They're trying to do all this. And this is, like, the whole drama going on. Like, they're gonna fight against each other to get to the top place. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're dealing with. Reverse harem, that's right. Plot twist, you did it, but you have Alzheimer's. At a young age like that? But yeah, suddenly, like, she just appeared in that era. And now she has to live in that era and figure out who's gonna murder her. And see all this whole drama unveil itself. Because, you know, it's all about power and wanting to overthrow. And every single consort there has their own purpose. They all have their own purpose to either harm the Empress, or trying to be the top, or try to gain power, or anything at all. It could be anything at all. So we're basically trying to get to know these guys, and apparently we have to choose a guy to marry soon. So we're gonna see who we're gonna come across and who suits our fancy, if you will. You know, last time there was this silver hair guy. He fucking Kabe donned us while we were doing I don't know, research about, you know, her history, and he was there just researching with her. And then suddenly she's like asking him all these like questions, and he's like, "Why are you asking me them questions?" And she's like, because you know, I want to know why you suddenly act this way towards me. Because apparently they were childhood friends and quote-unquote destined to be together because they were arranged marriage. They already arranged themselves in a marriage. Like, you know, everything is kind of like tying together. And so he Kabe donned us and was like, "You know nothing about me." And we're like, oh my god, like, back up, but no. You know, we were a little bit in that situation, you know what I'm saying? We were a little bit like that. So now we're gonna continue that. Yeah, we're gonna continue that part. We're gonna go right into the game screen, not the desperate Riz, please. I don't know what's wrong with him, but we're about to find out. We're going to find out what's up. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let me know if the audio is a little bit loud, a little bit too soft. I will adjust to you guys' liking, so feel free to let me know. Alright, let's load up what we had. I'm pretty sure this was Chapter 3. Yes. And let me just say, the aesthetic of this whole game, freaking lovely, amazing. And I wanted to add, if you guys didn't know, but last time I mentioned it, I've been following this game dev on TikTok ever since I saw her, like, showcasing her game. So, like, before this whole game even was on Steam, I've been following her, and I'm like, I need to play this game. not only do you learn history, you learn about the culture. You see a lot of things in this game. I can't wait. So, it is based off of 19th century feudal Vietnam. So I am super excited to see what I can learn and what kind of 2D guys we're gonna come across. So here we go. Long-haired men, yes. See, Sushi, you say that shit, and then we catch you 4K. Like, I don't understand. Sushi, you're caught. Where's Echo? I need Echo. Okay, so we got some love letters, if you will, to us, to my Empress, it says. Through the melodies, emotions take flight, expressing the depths of love's pure delight. The instrument's resonance echoes true, the passion and longing I feel for you. Wow. If someone wrote that to me, that's kind of cute. I mean, you better not be lying to me if you wrote that. Just because I'm the Empress. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is the timeline. June 3rd, 1845. 211 days till the murder. So we have 211 days to figure out who the fuck is trying to murder us. Killer vibes. I don't know, that's a scary thing. Reading those love letters, it could be something. Today, because I woke up earlier than usual, I now have time to score around the palace before it's time to attend to the court. Now she has to attend to court right now. Letting my feet wander. Close my eyes. Close your eyes. And in the darkness of my eyelids, I visualize a board covered in red threads, connecting the various clues I've gathered over the past few days. To begin with, there is no explanation for why I am here, except that I look exactly like Empress Li Fam. And that's the Empress. In modern times, there is no remaining painting of her. So even though she was a famous historical figure, I had no idea what she looked like. Her presence seems to raise controversy in the palace, even since birth. Most people seem to fear her. Others just seem to dislike her. It's understandable because when a woman of power emerges in a patriarchal society, there will inevitably be opposition like Consort Dewey. Consort Dewey here is he's kind of like in his old ways, very patriarchal, very men should be in power type of vibe because they never had an Empress rule before, so he's kind of stuck in his old ways, but you know, that's him, that's Dewey. And then we have the guy that Capidon does, the childhood friend. Yep, even her childhood friend and soon-to-be Prince Consort, Tang, despite outwardly supporting her, seems to harbor his own discontent. Murder vibes already? You only see 2 of them so far. This already raises several potential suspects. I just need to dig deeper to eliminate them off like the suspect list one by one. So we have to remember she's an investigator in real life. So before her time travel, before she traveled through time, she was a police officer, like an investigator. So she's kind of like connecting the dots right now. They look suspicious. Caw, caw. A loud sound coming from above the tree yanks me out of my head. Startled, I take a step backward, only for my back to collide with something. I blame dude in the black, he's a red flag. Wait. We haven't seen the other guys yet, okay? Let's look at the other guys first before we make an assumption, okay? Hold on, we gotta look at the other ones first. I hastily turn to see what I bump into. Oh shit, that's the priest. A tall man with dark hair and a dark outfit stands just a few meters away. Oh, he has a mask. Yeah, that is not part. He is not part of the harem, by the way. He is a priest. A hot priest, apparently. My eyes are drawn to the small silver mask on half of his face. Oh, you startled me. And he's also her childhood friend, apparently. My apologies, Your Majesty. A loud fluttering sound from the tree makes me look up again. A crow flaps its giant matte black wings, lifting its body up from the branch. I turn back to look at the man. He doesn't seem surprised by me stumbling into him. Instead, his body stays still, his cold yellow eyes piercing down on me like the sharp edge of a lemon quartz. Zuko! Hey, yo, weeping! Zuko, this you. There's a burb, indeed. There's a cute burb in here. Hey, weeping, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. Nice of you to drop by. Please, people don't intimidate me easily, but he is an exception. The adrenaline rush makes words slip from my lips. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, weeping. Thank you. Icy cold water is the best. How you doing, weeping? How you doing? It's nice to see you. Who are you? I stop my words as I suddenly realize that I can't just go around asking people who people are. I might expose my cover. That is a mask with murder vibes also. Yo, everybody's murder vibes to you right now. Okie dokies with avoidant issues. I'm okie dokies with avoidant issues? What? But instead of questioning me, he quickly replies, Priest Bui. At your service. Is it Bui? Bui? I study the man in front of me. Oh my god, weeping, help me. These are Vietnamese names. I don't know how to say them correctly. Is it Bui? B-U-I? Did I say it correctly? Bui? I hope I did. I study the man in front of me, so he is the royal priest that Tang mentioned. I expect the priest to be, how do I put it, more kind looking. Close enough? Close enough! I'm far away. What about this? Tang. Is it Tang? T-H-A-N-H. You dropped the U? Is it, drop the U, like, B? B? You dropped the U. Is it a silent U? Higher pitch. B? So there's no U sound in there? Like, DM, thank you. Thank you, get the best. Okay. Yeah. DM, lol. Thank you, thank you. He is murder looking. No, I don't think he has anything to do with the murder. He's only a priest. The person who murdered us is probably one of the consorts. At least that's what we. Are you DMing me on Discord? But coming across him like this is good. Now I know what he looks like. Yeah? Wait, I don't. Oh, wait, I see it. Ooh. Han. Oh. 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 Wait, what? So how do you say? Oh. Dung. Oh my god, dung. Wait, I'm learning. Tang. Tang. Dung. Tang. Dung. Tang. Dung. Oh my god. Wait, how do you say B-U-I again? Can you say that? Tang. Dung. Tang. Dung. Dun. Oh my god, this could be hard for me to remember. Dun. Thank you, Weeping. I love you. Boy. B-U-I is boy. Tang. Oh my god. This is hard. Tongue. Oh, jeez. Listen to it again. Tongue. Wait. What about DUI? DUI. Wait. Oh, I'm learning. Thank you, Weeping, for going out of your way to educate me. DUI. Zui? Yeah, DUI. Zui? DUI driving up. I won't come in, Bub Slow. Oh, that is... Whoa, that is totally different than I imagined it to be. So it's like like a Z and a D together. Zui? Right? Zui? Oh my god. I'm learning so much. Zui. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna forget it tomorrow, but then I'm gonna listen back to the thing to help me. I'm learning. Thank you, Weeping, for doing that for me. Word is be correct all the way. I need the markings. Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, I think you're pretty close to it, to be honest. Let me give you the website that she has, because it has their names on it. But I forgot if it had markings or not. Huh. Okay, anyways, let's go back to the game for now and see from there. But for now, I'll just go with the ones you mentioned. Thank you, Whippy. Like, coming across him like this is good. Now I know what he looks like. I clear my throat, trying to play my usual excuse again. Sorry. I hit my head pretty hard. My memories are still hazy. You should get some rest, Your Majesty. Walking around alone like this can be dangerous. He said dangerous with the italics. His unwavering gaze towards me is still piercing cold, as if this is not a word of concern, but rather a warning. Sus already. I thought he was a childhood friend of the Empress. First tongue. I need it. Hold on. Favorite. Tongue. First tongue. Now him? Why are Empress Lee Fam's friends both so cold towards her? There's no markings, but they have spelling of how to announce the names. I know, I tried, but then I couldn't get it. Because I don't know the proper tone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Of the names in general. So even though I say it, it feels like it's still off, you know? Thank you, Weeping, I love you. Thank you for teaching me. Yeah, it's the tones and pitches, exactly. Nonetheless, whatever the reason is, I need to find out more about magic from him. We gotta learn more about him. Can you walk with me? I want to ask you a few things about magic. Of course, Your Majesty. His words are of obedience, yet I see a hint of unwillingness on his face. There's magic, dark magic. There's dark magic. I mean, technically he is a priest, but I don't know how much magic we're gonna... You gotta need to state, is it white or dark magic? We're about to find out, Weeping. We're about to find out. We walk side by side in the garden. I inhale the crisp morning air deeply as I try to phrase my question. I already Okay, boy. Okay, sorry. Think bull. The scent of fresh herbs emanating from him fills my nostrils as I breathe in. Comfortable as the scent itself, my body tenses up. Buoy. 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 Think bull. Buoy. 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 It's gonna be a learning experience for me. There have been reports of dark magic use in the capital. Do you know anything about that? Boy, 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 boy. Dark magic has long been forgotten in our kingdom. All the scripts about its practice were burned a long time ago. Boy. I got it! Oh, give me 1 second. I'll come back. Anyone who claims to know it is a scammer trying to get people to offer a lot of money. I'm learning. Ning. Ning. Boy. Boy. Ning. Boy. Ning. Am I close at all? Then do you know how dark magic works? There you go. Yay! I'm learning. Woohoo! Thank you. No, Your Majesty. Again, it's forbidden. No one in this world knows how it works. That's bullshit to me, but okay. His voice, stern, remains icy cold. Is this truly the all-knowing, powerful priest? Even Tung provided me with more information than that. What about time travel magic? Never heard of it, Your Majesty. Oh, that sounds fucking sus. You know everything about it. You have to know everything about it. You know what? In fact, I feel like you're the guy that stabbed us in the museum. You're the guy who stabbed us in the chest with a hairpin. It has to be that guy. I don't know. He is so sus right now. He's so sus. I arch an eyebrow, stealing a glance at his side profile. Does he truly not know? Or is he withholding information? He is, don't you? I don't know. We'll see. But he's giving off that vibe right now. The mask on his face makes it even harder to read his expression. I can't help but wonder if it's a stylistic choice or if he's covering something on his face. Then, since you and I are childhood friends, have you ever heard about a curse that I was born with? He looks like Skuna's evil. Skuna's a great villain, okay. No, Your Majesty. Again, the answer quickly slips from his mouth, without hesitation. Maybe a little bit too quickly. Therefore, he is evil. Well, you can't just, like, compare him to Skuna. The hell? It is strange that both Tung and the priests, the Empress' childhood friends, don't know anything about the curse. Either they are lying, or someone must have it covered up really well. I study his face one more time, and, as if he knows what I'm doing, he abruptly stops. He turns his narrow eyes towards me. A sharp golden color glares under the sunlight, making my neck stiff. Your Majesty, there are a lot of rumors about you. His voice drops to a low husk. I advise you to ignore them and focus on what's important. Court affairs. His tall shadow looms over me, making my chest feel tighter. After what feels like an eternity, he withdraws his stare from me. Now please excuse me, Your Majesty. I have a lot of work to do. Giving me a deep formal bow, please buoy, 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 strides away. Oh god. I swipe away the drop of sweat on my forehead while jotting down 2 mental notes. 1. I will not get any useful information from him. 2. I need to be careful with him. Oh yeah, he's sus. But that doesn't mean he's not a good guy though. It's time to attend court again. Sitting in the throne room, I can't stop thinking about my interaction with Priest Bui. 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 Oh my god. Just in case. Bui. Okay, I got it right. Be confident, you got. I don't know, I'm not confident with names, Weeping. I suck at them. But thank you. Thank you. There was something off about him. I might need to order a discreet investigation on his background. Indeed. The coldness of the throne's gold armrest spreads to my arm as I lean on it. I sigh. There are just too many potential suspects. I need to focus on them one by one. But for now, I need to focus on court matters. I scan my eyes around the throne room. I haven't seen Tang in court. I was informed that he requested sick leave. Well, that's interesting. Someone like him will never request sick leave. Not that I know. I don't think he will. He seems like a very responsible. It's weird that he would do that. Is he really sick? Or does this absence serve as an attempt to avoid me after our last encounter in the library? The memory of his rage lingers in my mind. I must really have upset him. After the signal for the court proceedings to start, an official steps up and bows down before me. Your Majesty, every day there are more and more reports of children being illegally trafficked from Shanghai into Daviet. I urge you to look more. Don't waste your time reporting. A man dressed in embroidered burgundy attire rises up amongst the other officials, interjecting the official who is speaking. His skin, tanned and etched with wrinkles, bears the marks of age and experience. His thick, dark beard reminds me of the statues of Diem Vong, the god of the underworld, in temples. His deep-hooded eyes pierce me like icy shards. The matter at hand has been brought to your Majesty's attention on numerous occasions, yet it appears to have been disregarded up until now. Perhaps stopping innocent children from being harmed is low in priority for your Majesty. Excuse me? You telling me children's low priority right now? I could be saving them. Oh, that makes sense. That he must be the son. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, I see what's going on here. Official Tran is a prominent figure in the high ranks of the former Emperor's regiment, and also the father of... Give me a second. Zui. Zui? Okay. Tien? Tran. What about Tran? Oh, just Tran? Okay, Tran, Tien. Thank you. Zui and Tran. Okay, got it. His sarcasm and unfriendly gaze is the reflection of his son during the greeting ceremony. Is it true that the Empress did not look at this matter? Are you implying I am incapable of ruling the country? I dare not, Your Majesty. I fear that this is not solely a question of competence, but rather an issue pertaining to your moral standing. BRB, okay, take your time. The people of Daviet are well aware of your actions during the final battle in Shanghai, and their sentiments towards your decisions are far from favorable. The other officials gasp in disbelief, their voices hushed and whispers exchanged amongst them, as if official Tran has just uttered something forbidden. Shh! No, you can't speak about this matter in front of Her Majesty. It might be considered treason. What are you implying? I raise an eyebrow at him, trying to hide my thumb picking my cuticles inside my big sleeves. I already know I won't like what he is about to say. Despite your attempt to hide it, it is widely known among us that during the battle in the capital city of Shanghai, the members of the Shanghai's royal family did not perish due to circumstances beyond control. They pleaded for their lives and expressed willingness to negotiate a treaty, yet you commanded their execution without any regard for mercy or the potential ramifications on future political relations. I squeezed my eyes shut, trying my best to suppress the gasp. Empress Li Fam? The Empress who is praised by historians to be a fair and compassionate ruler? The Empress who became a symbol of feminism in modern times? How could such a significant event have been omitted from historical accounts? My throat goes dry as I scan the room. Official Tran and the others are staring at me, anticipating a response. It is clear that Official Tran is one of the most prominent opponents of the Empress within this court. Both he and his son exhibit disdain and disapproval towards her. This revelation provides a potential motive for them to undermine her position. What should I do? Okay. Punishing him will not help the situation because he is a very, very important person in court, which means even though technically I have the power to do so, it will not look good on my part. Like, my reputation will be even worse than before, right? I think diverting it is best. This is very interesting. In a court, right, when all the officials are talking about political issues, especially in ancient times, it's a power trip. It's like you have to be very, very careful how you speak, right? And whoever wins the argument has the upper hand, right? And just because you have the power, you're showing them like, hey, like, you cannot speak, whatever, like, I have to be the one that's in charge of speaking. That kind of makes you look bad because now you're fighting with an official that has a lot of experience, and people would start to choose sides on whether you're fit to be a ruler or not fit to be a ruler. So I feel like the best way to approach this is diverting the attention. That's probably the best way. We're gonna try that out. But first, there is a... Oops. There is a ad going on, so we're gonna wait for that. So in the meantime... In the meantime, we can figure out what we really want to do. Punish him for speaking badly about her in front of the officials. I guess in a way it's kind of like showing people like, hey, I'm the big boss here. You don't get to say. No. But it doesn't make you any better as a person to do that. And we don't want to make ourselves look suspicious and less Empress-like of the original Empress. So wow, this is either I'm thinking too much or this is a simple solution. So, but what I'm thinking is diverting the attention of this matter. I feel like that's probably the best action to take. Meantime, I'm hydrating myself while we wait. We got one more minute. It's been a really muggy day today for some reason. Even though it's cooler today, but it's been muggy. It's been muggy. It's been humid. It feels humid. When I was working, I was just moving around and it was just humid, and I was like, oh, I didn't like it. I don't do good in hot weather. Come on, ads, go faster. Go faster, ads. Come on. 37 seconds, let's go. Quickly, quickly so I can make my decision. Quickly. Almost there, guys. Bear with me now. Bear with me. Almost there. We can do this. And we're back. Okay, we're making the decision now. I had to wait a little just so the ads are out of the way. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being patient. And now we divert the attention of the officials from this matter. While this news has shocked me to the core, I must gather my composure and redirect the officials' attention away from this issue. Taking a deep breath, I try to keep my voice calm. The past is the past, and I hold myself accountable for all previous wrongdoings. That's the reason I order all of you to look into this matter of slave trafficking, hoping to end the misery of the Shanghai people as soon as possible. The officials bow in unison. Your Majesty, your wisdom is unparalleled. We pledge our unwavering dedication to resolving this matter. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch a scornful scoff from official Tran. He's not happy with this. This man clearly possesses a dangerous and formidable power, as he shows no fear in openly challenging the Empress in front of all present. You can tell it's a power trip. I slip my hands into the confines of my sleeves, discreetly wiping away the sweat that had accumulated on my palms. I might be able to divert the officials' attention from the Empress's cruel decision more for now, but I have a feeling this issue will be brought up again sooner rather than later. We'll find out. So far, I think we got off, like, alright, you know? After the court adjourns in the afternoon, I devote the remainder of my day to smoking in my room. As overwhelming as all the things I have learned so far, I need to keep my mind sharp for tonight's mission. Investigate Vu. Oh, Vu's the purple hair, the long hair guy? I recall my first impression of him from our brief interaction during the ceremony. Aside from Min, he is the only consort who openly displayed affection towards the Empress. Rumor has it that Vu is the only person in the harem granted the most time with the Empress due to his beauty. You know, girl likes pretty boys. The Empress likes pretty boys. The woman, that's what she likes. She likes pretty boys. That's her type, apparently. But of course, as a detective, I know more than anyone that everything is never as it seems. Especially in harems. Affection, favors, power, they can all be temporary or even fake. Your Majesty, it's time to see your attendant. Lan's voice disrupts my train of thought. I let out a small sigh before rising up from the bed. Okay, I'm ready. With Lan as my guide, we head towards Vu's palace. The sound of our rhythmic footsteps and chirping crickets makes the palace feel more charged than usual. Our feet step through corridor after corridor, building after building, garden after garden. Above, the moon looms in the sky like a glowing colossal orb, casting a haunting radiance over the palace's curved roofs, making time feel as if it's passing slower. We have arrived at Consort Vu's palace, Your Majesty. Lan's words made me come to an abrupt stop in front of a gate, leading to a building above a small hill. A melancholic melody weaves through the air, casting a bittersweet enchantment. This melody. My eyes widen when I see where the music is coming from. Pretty boy knows how to play instruments. Under the roof, a small pavilion from afar, sits a slim figure with lustrous flowing hair, effortlessly coaxing sweet melodies from the strings. The gentle breeze tenderly tousles his hair, while the moonlight bathes his face in a soft glow, mirrored by the shimmering water below. In the midst of his musical reverie, his eyes closed. Surrendering to the enchanting notes he creates, he doesn't seem to notice our presence. So Vu is the one who plays the melody I hear every night. Your Majesty. Your Majesty? Lan's words bring me back to the present. I realize my eyes has become dry because I've forgotten to blink. Your Majesty, let's go inside. Stop embarrassing me. Yes. Of course. Yeah, totally. Yeah. We enter Vu's palace, and as I stroll down a hallway, I notice my heartbeat quickening. Girl, I would too, because he's a beauty. The thumping. It's odd. Why does my heart race faster every minute? Stay focused. I mentally shake myself, reminding myself that I'm here on a mission. Lan pushes on a door to Vu's room. I bite my lips as the weathered wooden door emits a loud creak. Its screeching sound echoes through the stillness of the room. In the cold silence that follows, I strain my ears. There is no sound to be heard, no music, no crickets. Your Majesty, I will take my leave. We will come to escort you in the morning. Enjoy your evening, she says. Enjoy. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to step out for just a second. Okay, where are we? With a smile, Lan gracefully bows and scampers off, leaving me in the dimly lit room with only a faint glow emanating from a tiny lantern. Before I even have time to look around, a gentle voice reaches my ear. Oh God. Greetings, Your Majesty. A figure appears from the dark corner of the room, and before I can fully register his presence, Vu swiftly grabs my hand. Boy is wasting no time right now. No time at all. His fingers softly slide underneath mine to bring them up to his face. He knows what he's doing. Excuse me? My muscles twitch as Vu's lips gently meet the delicate skin on the back of my hand, like the graze of a rose petal. I'm sorry, sir. My hands are extremely dry. They're not delicate at all. I work a lot, so my hands are not that delicate. A sweet scent of apples and jasmine fills the air. Ooh, jasmine. I love jasmine. I blink. Unlike Min's unsettling gesture, Vu's touch feels a little bit less uncomfortable to me. I wonder why. No, I need to focus. I need to take control. Focus, girl. You are on a mission right now, okay? I pull my hand away from his, trying to steal my voice. What are you doing? This is no proper way to greet your Empress. Amusement dances through his eyelashes. Vu immediately drops down to his knees into a bow. Can't help but notice his lavish attire, his hair meticulously styled. He appears to be dressed even more extravagantly than the last time I saw him. The sight of men dressed up so lavishly is unusual to me, but it makes sense in a dynasty where women hold the power, The Empress's consorts have to maintain their appearance to be chosen. He lifts his head with a suggestive smile, gives me a playful wink. Oh my god. Here we go. I love it when you... Oh shit. Sorry. My headphones bonked the mic. Yo, not like that right now. I love it when you command me like this, legitly, that he's winking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Caught off guard by his words, I almost cough. Are all the men in the world this shameless? Swallowing away my uneasiness, I try my best not to let my imagination run too wild with what he implies by that. Frantically darting my eyes around for an escape, I gesture at the table in the room. Why don't we start with some tea? With his eyebrow raised, Vu's gaze searches my face, but his smirk remains. Oh, what is going on? I'm scared. He begins to follow me to the table with a slow stride. Although I can't see him behind me, I can still imagine the fluidity of his movements, akin to that of a sly fox, through the sound of his footsteps. Welcome back, Weeping. I know, Notte. Oh my god, he is making me feel very nervous right now, okay? This beautiful man. Your Majesty, I'm overjoyed that I am the first person you chose to attend after coming back. With an elegant gesture, Vu tilts the teapot gracefully, allowing the tea to pour into the tiny porcelain cups with blue patterns. He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy, And he flirting like crazy right now. His movements are deliberate. His right hand guides with pose. Sus with Empress. That's what I thought too. I was like, he's a little too sus. Because of his flirtiness. I'm like, he's a little too flirty. I don't like that. I feel like he's sus. While his left hand gently holds the sleeve of the right to avoid any hindrance. Too rizzy for me. I know, right? That's such a beautiful cup. Oh my god. That's, wow. The art on this piece is amazing. As the tea cascades into the cup, its gentle splash against the porcelain amplifies the tension that permeates the room. Look at that cup! It's so pretty! Oh my god. I swallow hard and tug at my collar to loosen my outer shirt. Vu offers the cup to me with both hands, his unwavering gaze never leaving my face. I don't know how I feel about someone offering me tea and I don't know, like looking directly into my eyes like that and not breaking eye contact. That's a little weird. This is the Dynasty Pure. That's what I thought too. I was like, I don't know if I want to drink this anymore. That means I need to make it worth your time, right? Oh god. Again, my throat goes dry at his words. Before getting here, I was determined to play along with the situation. Yet, the way this man is looking at me is distracting. Sir, you drink it first, right? I accept the cup from his hand. The warmth of the tea and the coldness of his fingertips make me flinch. He smiles at me, seeming to notice that. Chugging down the tea, I remind myself he is merely looking at the Empress, not me. Not Hermione, you. Sorry, I had to. In an effort to quell the clamminess of my palms. This might be worse than running 2 kilometers back in police training. I need to find my way out of this. Yeah, me too, Weeping. I'm here to be entertained. Am I not? I point my finger to the string instrument in the corner of the room. Perhaps if I can convince him to play a melody, it would divert his attention from being so close to me, allowing me to compose myself and observe him. If you were in police training, you know to be sus of everything. That's what she's doing. But right now, she's literally like, what the fuck is this man trying to do? Of course, Your Majesty. I made this tune just for you. He rises up to walk over to the string instrument. As he picks up the string instrument, his fingers glide effortlessly over the strings. The melody he plays is hauntingly beautiful, but I hesitate to let myself fully enjoy it. I scan the room nonchalantly, trying to not be too obvious, gather information about what type of person he might be. I feel like observing his desk shows a lot about a person. Walls too, but I want to see his desk. I take in the surroundings of the room, observing its modest yet artistically infused ambiance. The desk. Hello, weeping. Calm down. Am I the thirsty one or you're the thirsty one? The fragrance of burning incense permeates the air, blending with the alluring scents of apples and jasmine that seem to emanate from him. Guilty, Lamau. It's a fragrance that is almost feminine in nature, yet undeniably captivating, suggesting that he may be someone who pays great attention to detail, takes meticulous care of himself. Muramatsu! Welcome in! Oh my god, the sus sticker, emote is so funny. You got that right, Muramatsu. He's a little sus. He's a little sus. Long time no see. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the sus emote is really popping off right now. A fusion of ink-drawn images of various subjects and carefully inked text, some still glistening with the freshness of wet ink, is a testament to his artistic prowess. Prowess? Could he be the mysterious sender of the love letters to the Empress? Oh yeah, by the way, she's been getting like mysterious love letters from someone. And I feel like, okay, in my mind, why would he need to secretly send love letters if he is such a direct type of person? Booty calls in the old ages. Because he wants her attention. He wants her to know that he wants her. So why would he send her anonymous love letters? You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I'm okay. I'm nervous for a doctor appointment tomorrow and working on learning Spanish out of spite. Out of spite. I hope your doctor appointment will be good tomorrow. Good luck on it. And out of spite, what? Good luck in learning Spanish. I have a friend called Echo, if you're still here. She teaches me Spanish every now and then, like phrases and stuff like that. And all I've learned so far, and I retained in my head, is me gusta elote. Yeah. How are things going here? Oh, we're doing good. We're just like playing this visual novel of this policewoman who went back in time, and suddenly we're in 1845. 19th century feudal Vietnam. Suddenly we're like the Empress. We're in the shoes of an Empress back in the day, and we're figuring out who murdered us. Who because the Empress was a very well-known historical figure in Vietnam, and so she was murdered, and we're trying to figure out, before we die, who the fuck tried to murder us. As as we're trying to be in the shoes of this Empress, basically. Yeah, you got this. You got this, Muramatsu. I take a peek at some of the writings on the paintings, hoping to find a match, but alas, his handwriting does not align with the script found on the love letters. That's what I thought. Someone is clearly distracted. My body slightly jolts as Vu's voice reaches my ears. I did not realize that the music had stopped a while ago. He saunters over and drops his body to the seat beside me. Even though the numerous layer of clothing separating us, I can feel his elbow lightly brushing against mine. Sir, 6 feet apart. Okay, 6 feet apart. In response, I recoil my arm from his warmth. What is he trying to do now? Boo props his cheek up with one arm on the desk and turns to me with a seductive grin, his eyes reflecting the light from the dimly lit lanterns. Is he? He's winking again. Your Majesty, what do you say we play a little game to lighten up the mood? Dang it, I know, right? Beneath the table, I clench my fist tightly, trying to suppress the tension flowing through me. It sucks you get isekai and you don't know anything. We didn't get isekai, but we got time traveled. Okay, Monomatsu, look. This is a slow burn romance, okay? A slow burn romance. Alright, I gotta put that out there. It's a slow burn, okay? I must not forget my purpose here. I'm on a mission to uncover the reason why his name tag was found where the Empress disappeared. How about if I win, you would need to answer a question. His eyes flicker with amusement at first, but then his smile drops, as if he senses what I am about to ask is serious. Slow burn is very good, yes. Oh, Maro! Maro's here. Let me give Maro a shout out. Speaking of Maro, are you excited about tomorrow? Oh my god, Joe, bro. Where did you come from? Joe, where did you come? You just appeared out of thin air. How'd you do that? Like, no, there's no Joe at first, and suddenly the first thing is SO. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Wait, that means I could do this. I need to do this too. Because we love our mods here. Yep. Yay! I'm so excited. Vanilla and Mara will be doing VTuber SummerSlam tomorrow, collabing. And also, Joe will also be doing VTuber SummerSlam. So I'm excited to check out Joe's afterwards too. Joe held open the door for me. Aw, that is so nice of Joe. That's why he came a little later. He was holding the door for everyone to walk in. I believe if Joe moved in his sleep just to shout out. He'd be like sleeping in the middle of the night. He'd be like, oh, I got a shout out. I feel it in my blood. My mod senses are tingling. Joe's very good at what he does. So thank you, Joe. I've been here since around 30 minutes. Aw, thank you, Joe. You could have said something. Could have said something, man. Just didn't say anything? No. Next time say something, okay? Let me know that you're here. Because I gotta shout you out. No, he says no. Bruh. But I hope you're excited tomorrow, Joe. It is Joe's first charity event, and Marl's first charity stream with Gamers Outreach, so super excited. Super. Just give a shout out. But yeah, we're he's a little sus. When you think he's lurking, Choco. Oh, just give a shout out. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that to them. If people want to lurk, I will not shout them out unless they say something. Because in a way I want to like respect their privacy, yeah. Looking forward to it, yay! So excited too. Alright, let's get to the game because it's about to be interesting because we just saw this man. Who's sus, me or the purple hair guy? The purple hair guy is more sus because I feel like he has something to do with the Empress's murder. Unless you have something to do with the Empress's murder and you didn't mention it. And he needs to carefully choose his words to avoid upsetting me. Or rather, the Empress he knows. Despite there seem to be playful interactions, I sense there might be a hidden dynamic that makes him afraid to anger her. And a Vanilla Maro will do great tomorrow? He'll do great. You'll do great as well. So have fun with it. I don't dare try to beat you in any game, Your Majesty. If you have any questions to ask me, This consort will answer truthfully. I release my clenching fist. This is it. This is my chance to interrogate him. I pull out the name tag with his name on it from my sleeve. Or welcome back. It seems like you lost something the day I disappeared. Care to explain? His demeanor suddenly shifts as I pose the question. The once confident, playful gestures and constant grin vanish from his face. His eyes widen in surprise, quickly turning sorrowful. He averts his gaze to the floor. Why would you care about what I did? I am just a low-ranking consort anyway. I squint my eyes to study his face. I am not sure if this is his way of avoiding the question, but his facial expressions make this sadness seem genuine, as if he is lost in thought about something else. Did you have anything to do with me hitting my head and disappearing last week? You are well aware of the consequences of lying to me. To my surprise, he does not show any fear in response to my threat. Instead, he holds my gaze. His dark purple eyes almost sparkle. After you saved me from slavery, I have sworn to pledge my body and soul to you. The mere thought of causing you harm is inconceivable to me. You know, it's sad that you have a sad backstory, but there are also people who bites the hand that feeds them. So you also could be just as suspicious, even though I saved you, technically. So I don't know. I still have... I don't know about him right now. He's a little sus still. Melanie, welcome me. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. I have cold, icy water here. Yes. I also need to put in nose drops because my allergies are showing. Give me 1 second. Watch my model. Okay, I'm back. Sometimes my nose get really stuffy. And I just... my allergies are kicking in. Oh god. What? What the hell? Hope you're doing well, Bellery. Happy Tuesday. Watching open mouth Choco. Gonna feed her a pretzel. Pretzels are so dry to me, man. You gotta really give me like pretzels that are seasoned really well, or else I would think it's just a dry pretzel. I'm very picky with my pretzels. Trail mix it is. Kind of, but not really. No dry pretzel. Yeah. He was a slave. Serving in your harem is the greatest honor I can ask for. And if you ever doubt my loyalty, I would willingly give my life to prove it. Sir, you now... Okay, please don't gaslight me. Don't do that. A realization hits me like a lightning bolt. In this feudal era, where inequality is prevalent, many lives suffer from tragic fates, such as slavery and hunger. While being in a harem and sharing a spouse with hundreds of others may sound like a terrible idea to a person from modern times like me, for someone like Vu, who has no family or connections in the capital, it is not so bad. He relies on the Empress's favor for his survival, which explains his submission towards her. This realization makes me reconsider his motivation to harm the Empress, as without her, he would be demoted and likely forced to live in a cold palace for the rest of his life. Or worse. sold as a slave again. Vu turns his gaze away, tugging his hair by his ears with his fingers. Though, if you really want to know, Your Majesty, this consort is embarrassed to admit that I was in the garden that day hiding in a bush because I accidentally overheard your argument with Consort Sui while taking a walk. Excuse me? With that guy? Maybe Gato was right. Gato was like, I don't like him. He's sus. I knit my eyebrows. An argument with Consort Sui? Your Majesty, please don't worry. I couldn't hear much of your conversation as I was standing at a distance. He could either be lying to us because we don't know the whole situation, or he's trying to, like, fake it out because, you know, like, he could be lying to us because he knows that we have this quote-unquote memory loss, you know? I told you. How to summon Gato. Gato immediately heard his name. He's like, I said what I said, you know? I didn't want to give the impression that I was eavesdropping on another consort's private matters. Still looking down to the floor, his voice solemn. Despite being a low-ranked consort and a former slave, I still hold my dignity when it comes to a relationship with others in this harem. I don't want you to think lowly of me. Before I can fully process his words, he turns towards me again. His mischievous smile returns. Your Majesty, if you don't suspect me anymore, why don't we do something to lighten the mood? Oh, boy, you are not. You better not be doing anything sus. Hey, yo, that's wild. Yo, what are we doing with this crop? Yo, fucking calm down. No, I refuse. Nope, nope, no, don't even. Nope, nope. I didn't. No. We're not going there. On a whim, Vu retrieves a rope from a concealed cabinet beneath the tea table. You had this beneath the tea table, sir. Oh my god. On a whim. Fucking on a whim. Why didn't I notice this before? Without giving me a chance to speak. Excuse me. He swiftly unbuttons his shirt and slides it down to his shoulder. Okay, boy, I need to go. We gotta go. We gotta go now. I gotta sleep. It's 9 p.m. It's my bedtime. I gotta go. I gotta go. It's my bedtime. It's gonna fuck out. It's okay. Yo, calm down. It's alright. We're good. Revealing his ivory complexion with skin smoother than a porcelain. God damn. Help me. It's okay. Chat, are you sure about that? I called it what it was. What happened to Slow Burn? No, I promise you. Literally, the dev said it was a slow burn romance, okay? What's good knowing you, Chaku? I'm scared. Your Majesty seem very stressed. Court lately. I know exactly what you like to release the stress. It's okay, proceeds to nervously laugh. I'm scared. Under my frozen and widened gaze, he expertly ties his wrists together with his mouth to form a bow before kneeling down in front of me with a suggestive smile. I also die from laughter. Yeah, I'm dead. Wait, what the fuck? My mouth falls open at the suddenness of his actions, unable to respond. Anyways, we're talking about a slow burn, right? We're slow burning. Yeah. It takes off top. Is this something that the Empress and he did regularly? My face uncontrollably flushes with heat. The soft gleam from the moon makes his exposed fair skin glisten. His eyes darken with impatience. Okay, I gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Oh, this is too much for me. Chad, how do we get here?
Emotional damage.
How the fuck did we get here? My shoulder is stiffening underneath the softness of my silk garments at this. Girl, I know damn well it's not the only thing that's stiffening underneath the softness of your fucking silk garments. God. Barb! Barb comes in at this time. Yo, why are your timing so good? Welcome back, Barbs. Yo, look, Barbs, look, okay. I started this game with the intention of it being a slow burn romance. It literally said slow burn romance on it. Literally. Girl. I clutch my hand, reminding myself that this is a mission. It's a fucking mission, girl. And I can't afford to be distracted by anything or anyone. Ew, Choco, ew. What did you just say? I missed that. It was the shoulder. Oh god. Oh yeah, Barb's is doing her summer slam as well. That's right. We're doing all the summer slams. We're doing all of it all together. Yeah. It'll be like a week long, basically, until the weekend. What do you mean a fucking mission? We had a mission. Okay. Did you drop the matches? Because it seemed like it's on fire. Hey, yo. Weeping with the... Oh, I'm dying. Okay. Alright, we gotta go back. As I try to focus, my eyes are drawn to the wounds on his shoulders. Oh no, he's hurt. Oh no, he has wounds. Upon closer inspection, I notice that his back is covered in scars. Some old and some red, as they were recently inflicted by a whip. Oh my god, I know exactly what the Empress did. I know exactly what the Empress did with him. Oh no, we are not about to do this. Oh hell no. Mission fail, we'll fucking next time. No. Y'all already know what's going on with these two. Like, okay, not her, not the MC right now, but the previous Empress and him. Y'all already know what they be doing. Y'all already know. You know what, Logan? Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. This is, some very, very 18 plus stuff going on here. I'm leaving, Mama. Logan, avert your eyes right now. Don't look. Weeping is aborting this mission. A contrast to his flawless ivory chest. Based on how new these wounds are, they could not have been caused by anything else but the Empress. By the way, this game is called Who Murdered My Empress? I just want to put that out there. Available on Steam. I understand now. So this is the dynamic between the Empress and Vu that my intuition pointed to. He is codependent on her favor, and in return, she used him as a plaything in her harem. I'll be going, have a good stream. No, you're go. Okay, bye, Logan. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. But you're also welcome to stay. And Choco dying, that's me. Actual murder or little deaths? No, like actual. Okay, so this game is based off of an Empress in the she's a historical figure in the 19th century feudal Vietnam, and this is like the first woman ruler, and she was murdered, but we don't know who murdered her. So our MC, which looks exactly like her for some reason, got sent back in time randomly. It just got sent time travel back basically 211 days before the murder happens. So our MC is a police officer and also an investigator at the same time. So she's trying to investigate and go undercover as the Empress, finding out who exactly is the murder suspect, basically. That's basically what the whole story is like so far. But the fact that she looks exactly like the Empress is a little concerning as to why, right? Like, we don't have a clue yet. We don't know why she's been sent back in time. And this will be very interesting. So, a spicy Assassin's Creed, baby. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to do a little bit of a translation for my mumsies. It's a mafia game, but with a harem. Oh yeah, she has a harem. This Empress has a harem of consorts, of guys. Just guys. A lot of harems. Thank you, Joe. Okay. Yeah, apparently, we now know their dynamic. Goddamn. Okay. Alright, let's go back. I wince. My Empress, who are you exactly? Wow. Even though I need to pretend to be her, I do not want to play a part in her nightlife activities or whatever this is. No, I'm tired tonight. His eyes widen with surprise. But you're sweetie, put your clothes back on, okay? Put your clothes back on. Right now, it's very distracting. Also, where are the scars? Let's see the scar. Do you see his scars? I'm looking and there's no scars so far. Maybe it's in the back. Maybe in the back. We can't see the scars. Anyways. Sweetie, put on your clothes. My gaze falls on the wounds on his back one more time. Okay, it's in his back. Okay, that makes sense. The memory of what I told my chief officer during my job interview 2 years ago suddenly flashes in my mind. You are looking too much, Echo. Wait, Echo? Echo, what you doing? Echo, you here and you're not telling me? Is she back? The scares are down below. Why do you want to be a police officer? I want to be a police officer to help people. That day, I lied to the chief officer because I would never have gotten the job if I told him what I truly think. The sole reason why this career was so intriguing to me is because of my inclination towards solving mysteries. Helping people was just a byproduct of my I can't English. Give me a second. Competency in the job, not my main drive. What do you mean, Daddy? What do you mean, Daddy? Weeping? Hello? He's the chief police. What do you mean, Daddy? Hello? Oh, Choco. Oh, no, you're not dumb. Don't worry. Tongue isn't tongue. Huh? But you're typing. Sir. He's the chief police. However, even if that was a lie, I suppose acting compassionately towards individuals is still a part of my job description. A sigh escapes my lips. Come up here and sit next to me. I untie his hands and motion for Vu to sit next to me. Can he put on his clothes back? Can he put his clothes back on? It's cold. He's gonna catch a cold. He blinks at me in confusion, but still follows my lead to take a seat. Pass me the ointment pot on the nightstand. Oh. Is he ever going to put his clothes? Oh, boys has scars. I start to apply the ointment on his wounds with my finger. Try my best to be gentle. She knows aftercare. Okay. A complete silence envelops the room, save for the soft rustling of the trees outside. The playful and talkative man from just a moment ago has now fallen into a contemplative silence. I can't see his full face from behind, but I can feel he is deep in thought. The pale moonlight streams in through the window, casting a soft glow where we sit. Shadows of the branches near the window highlight the contours of his back and the faint outlines of his muscles. His breathing has slowed, and his back slightly trembles under the touch of my finger. This must hurt. It's hurting him. I wrinkle my nose as a tiny scream of emotion stems up inside my chest. Am I feeling bad for this man? But I quickly shake my head. What's the point of having feelings for others? Out of everyone, I am the biggest villain, a victim here, now stuck in this dangerous mission. Aw, she's kind though. Noticing the moon's position in the sky, I realize that the hour is growing late. I twist close the pot of ointment and stand up. Villain. I'm done. Dress up and rest. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Fuck, I gotta go. I should not stay here much longer. I got the information that I needed. I should return to my palace. Is that foreshadowing? Maybe. Who knows? We don't know if this Empress is truly like a victim or a villain. Who knows? Vu gently grabs the sleeves around my wrist, his soft voice and low in his throat. No, please stay. Oh my god, Vu, can you please put your clothes back on? What? Even if we don't do anything today, please allow me to attend to your sleep. The eunuchs will keep an eye on me and downgrade my rank if your majesty doesn't appear to enjoy her stay. Vu tugs a strand of hair behind his ear. The soft moonlight illuminates his pupils, making them sparkle with a fleeting gleam. Oh, okay, that makes sense. If the Empress does not stay with him throughout the night, like till the next day, it will almost show that like to others that she doesn't really like him that much to have him be like important to her, kind of. I freeze. I suppose staying here is the only way not to raise too much suspicion. Averting my gaze to the floor, I give him a small nod. Okay. But I will sleep only. No more talking. Vu puts his clothes back on and leads me to his bedroom. Thank God he puts his clothes back on. As I stand in a corner of the room observing Vu prepare the bed, the nape of my neck becomes tender from me clutching it continuously. Sweat drips down from my forehead. How did I end up in a situation where I have husbands? Husbands! It feels strange to be sleeping next to a stranger, let alone a cheeky one. Who knows what this man will try to do at night? Vu smooths the surface of his bed with his hands one last time before turning to me. His eyes race over me with concern. Your Majesty, perhaps I can help you undressed at least? It looks like you are sweating. No, bro. Bro, come. I could take off my own clothing, thank you very much. A lump forms in my throat when I hear his offer. Absolutely fucking not. I wave my hands in the air, uneasiness burning in my bones. No, it's alright. I'm cold. I'm so fucking cold. Oh my god, can't you see? I'm shivering. He's like, Vu climbs on the bed and lays down the inner corner. I swallow hard. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that, because I'm very thirsty right now. Thanks, sweet. Okay. What is it again? I swallow hard, trying to stay calm. Then reluctantly, I sit down on the edge of the bed. I need to stay as far from him as possible. Yeah, we can tell that you're thirsty. Yeah, no, because I've been talking. Talking. I clear my throat. You turn away towards the wall. We are not facing each other. I quickly seize a pillow and forcefully slam it onto the middle of the bed. The sound of the pillow thudding against the soft mattress startles Vu, causing his eyes to widen in surprise. And don't cross this pillow. I'm tired and just want a good sleep. Pray to the Jade Emperor that this man will obey my command and not think of trying anything weird at night. What do you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Yes, Your Majesty, he says in a soft, obeying tone before turning away to face the wall. I sit down on the bed, still sweating. After a while, I begin to lower myself down to the mattress. My strategy is to position myself facing towards his back, so I can react fast enough in case he does something strange at night. Staring at his shoulder, peeking through the blanket, I let out a faint sigh of relief as I see his breath has slowed down after a while. His long hair, like a river of velvet, falls down his neck and pillow. I close my eyes as I take a deep inhale. The scent of apples and jasmine lingers in the air. The room falls silent, and the only sound comes from the gentle rustling of the transparent curtains from the soft breeze outside, and perhaps the tickling noise of my heartbeat. The ticking noise. Strange as it sounds, as darkness envelops me and I drift to sleep, I hear a familiar melody echoing somewhere in the depths of my sleep. Oh my god, we're done with chapter 3. I think we're on chapter 4 now. This is getting really good. Getting really save this. Okay. We'll do one more chapter. Wow, it's crazy. It's a little crazy. We finally get to know more about Vu. I wonder what chapter 4 has in store for us. To my Empress, in your touch, I feel the warmth of the golden sun, igniting a fire within, a passion that cannot be undone. Your voice, like the whispering wind through the trees, carries my hopes and dreams on a gentle breeze. Crazy? I was crazy once. Oh my god, Gato, please. Please. Another one of the love letters that we got from Anonymous, apparently. God dang it, Gato. June 4th, 1845. 210 days till the murder. We're counting down the days. It's kind of crazy. My eyes fling open when a harsh sun ray lands on my eyelids. My gaze lands on a familiar face. I'm not sure how long Lan has been waiting beside the bed. Good morning, Your Majesty. My nose wrinkles at the sight of the unfamiliarity around me. Yeah, indeed. This is not my bed. Oh, that's right. I am in Vu's room. I scan around, searching for any sign of his presence. He's not here. Where's Vu? Your Majesty, Consort Vu left early for music practice. You staying here for the whole night means, your night was satisfying? I feel a warm sensation spreading across my face at her question. Last night, I remember how obediently Vu slept without ever turning towards me or attempting anything mischievous. Yes, leave a note in your books that Consort Vu fulfilled his duty well. Now, take me back to my palace. Yes, Your Majesty. And one more thing. Lan darts her eyes around the room, then out the window and leans to me, almost whispering. I have found the information that you required. The only person alive that knows about your childhood, besides official Tang and priest Zui. No, wait, that's Boy, is your old nanny. An old nanny? She raised you when you were a baby, and now she takes care of training the new maids. She's living in the North Palace. My mood suddenly perks up at this information. Yeah, drink water. Okay. Last night's lead was almost fruitless, as Vu seems to be not involved in the disappearance of the Empress. However, with this new lead, I might be able to shed a light on the Empress's life. Conveniently, I don't have to attend court today, so I have time to pursue it. Thank you, Lan. Prepare to go there. Yes, Your Majesty. Upon our arrival at the North Palace, I see a group of maids and eunuchs cleaning the hallway. The Empress has arrived. The group of people all drop to their knees for a kowtow. Long live the Empress. I'm looking for Lady Hin. Where is she? She is most likely to be reading in her room this hour, Your Majesty. We stride across the hallway to her room. Standing outside Lady Hin's room, Lan announces my arrival, yet we hear no response. Noticing the door is left open, I gently push it. Lady Hin? Oh, there you are. Sorry to... I feel a sudden shock, like a sharp punch to my stomach, when my eyes register what's in front of me. On a raised wooden platform beside the bookshelf, an old woman is laying with her limbs spread out. Her eyes, white like paper, rolled up inside her eyelids, her mouth gaping open. It's Lady Hin! We rush over, but it's too late. She's dead. Oh, yo, that's great. Someone knows that Lan went to get information about Lady Hin last night and did this to her. Someone knew. So the question is, who is it that did this? A small open wound on her chest, right where her heart is. Even at first glance, this is clearly a homicide. I need to get to the bottom of this. Lan, close off the hallway. I will investigate the crime scene myself. And also call the guards to interrogate everyone that has seen her today or has been around this area. Yes, Your Majesty. I begin to conduct a search around the room. My eyes scan the floor for any irregularities. The crime must have happened right here based on 3 details. The absence of her being dragged, the absence of transfer bloodstains, and the way her body is positioned. Victim Lady Hin, age 61, cause of death, stab wound. The nanny's linen outfit remains almost pristine, showing no sign of struggle, as do her nails and hair. The lone wound on her chest, approximately the size of a knife's blade, appears clean without any splatter stains. Without doing an autopsy, can't confirm 100%, but most likely she died from the stab as it is precisely pinned on her heart. If she's indeed died from being stabbed, there are 2 hypotheses. 1. The killer could have hidden here, waiting for her to step into the room and then initiated a surprise attack, so swift that she couldn't resist. Also, they would have to be skilled and precise to stab her heart with a single strike. 2. The killer could have stabbed her during a conversation. Lady Hin might have even known them, which caused her to drop her guard, making her heart an easier target. I favor the second hypothesis. It matches up with the bloodstain and the way she's laying. From a sitting position to talk to someone and then gradually collapsing onto the wooden platform. I spent a couple of hours interrogating the maids and eunuchs near the crime scene, but I can't seem to get any useful information from them. No one has seen anything or anyone suspicious. But why Lady Hin? Based on the maid's words, she was a kind old lady who everyone loved. She doesn't have any enemies in the palace, and every maid and eunuch loves her as a mother. Did someone kill her to conceal something? Possibly even aware of my intentions to acquire information from her? This might be it. The only person who knows about my visit today is Lan. But I absolutely trust she is not involved in this. But then, who would be? Unless someone is watching me closely. I rub my fingers on my eyebrows. No, Even though she's dead, I refuse to believe that my presence here is in vain. There must be a clue or source of information about the Empress I can uncover amidst this unsettling scene. Perhaps she has personal objects that can give me a new lead? I'm going to search under the bed. There must be something around here. I carefully look around the room, bending down to every single nook and cranny I can see. Aha! Underneath the wooden platform is a small box. I cautiously open it. Inside, a collection of small books, meticulously labeled with years. I flip through the pages. It seems to be Lady Hin's diary logs. Welcome back to the people who had to wait for the ad. We found out that Lady Hin has been murdered, and we don't know who, but we are guessing, assuming that someone she knew was talking to her and then suddenly stabbed her. And now we are searching her room to see if there's any clues of what's happening. We found her diary, apparently. My heart quickens with anticipation as I search the years the nanny took care of the Empress. All the logs seem to be about Lady Hin's regular routine and how she interacts with other maids. One more thing is that the MC did notice she was suspecting that someone is closely watching her. And she did say it's not Lan, even though Lan is her personal maid. She feels very strongly that Lan is not a part of this whole affair. So it has to be someone else. However, there is only one entry of the year the Empress was born that catches my eye. February 29th. I think she has the same birthday too, the MC. Today the princess was born. As the appointed caretaker, I was entrusted with feeding her as her mother, the Empress, tragically passed away during childbirth. The princess is a beautiful baby, with fair skin and cheeks like a peach. I found it difficult to comprehend why such an adorable child has been condemned by the court officials. I refuse to believe the prophecy that foretells that she's incapable of love. After all, she is but an innocent child. The Empress is incapable of love. The smeared ink on Lady Hin's writing starts to blur. I feel a mild headache, and for some reason, my gaze shifts back to the platform where Lady Hin's body is. One single small blood stain remains on the wooden surface. It reminds me of a certain shade of red. My 6-year-old self was sitting on the floor of my house's living room. Before me was the lifeless body of Bun, my pet dog. A puddle of crimson red surrounded Bun. She got hit by a scooter when I let her go free outside for a while. At that tender age, my young mind was still grappling with the concept of death. The world had turned into a confusing place. My mother emerged from the kitchen, her eyes burdened with dark circles, evidence of sleepless nights, and they looked almost soulless. I had rarely seen her happy since my father left. Her voice, hoarse from the countless nights of screaming to herself, whispered to me, "Mai, if you haven't loved your pet too much, you wouldn't be crying." I could smell the heavy scent of cigarettes and alcohol on her breath. You know, love is people's greatest weakness. Since that day, and especially after she passed away, her words have stuck with me. After all, hadn't her life become the living proof of that statement? Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Suddenly, a familiar high-pitched voice jerks me back to reality. Your Majesty, we have exhausted all available leads in our search for now. I will inform our court to do more through investigation first thing tomorrow. Bye, gonna catch some Z's. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Weeping, and thank you for helping me with the names. I really appreciate it. You have a very good night now. Very good night. Get some good rest. We should go back. I wince, trying to suppress my headache and regain focus. I wonder what has gotten into me today. Okay, let's go. I order the palace investigators to wrap up the matter, and then I head back to my palace with Lan. The first thing I do when I get back is go for a stroll around the garden to clear my mind. Wandering aimlessly, I stare down at my phoenix-embroidered slippers. With each passing step, the knot in my stomach tightens. Firstly, I've reached a dead end in my pursuit of the nanny's killer. If this individual is the person who wants to stop me from finding out the truth about the Empress, I must exercise extreme caution. They were meticulous in their method, leaving no trace on the crime scene. Not a soul near the nanny witnessed anyone suspicious. I purse my lips. Despite feeling one step behind, Lady Hin's murder itself is not what is dragging me down. It's what was written about the Empress in her diary that tugs at me. Why am I so drawn to finding out about it? The Empress's curse. I shake my head. What am I thinking? Curse? Magic? No, it can't be real. People of this world are just superstitious. Someone in the court probably fabricated a story of a curse as a political scheme during her birth. Yes, that must be it. Shaking myself out of my own thoughts, I look up only to recognize two familiar voices from afar. I don't see why you can't help me. Intrigued, I quietly approach a nearby tree and cautiously peer through its branches. I spot Min and Zui standing in the secluded corner. I don't see why I should. Min crosses his arms, gazing away from Zui. Don't you always show off how wealthy and generous your family is? Yes, but we don't do business without knowing what the business is. You are asking us to lend you a large amount of money without any details? How do I know this isn't going to bite us back in the butt? Oh, that's weird. Why is he getting that much? I strain my eyes. What are they talking about? Besides, I'm a changed man. I can't keep focusing doing these shady lend and borrow businesses with people anymore. I advise you to focus more on your harem duties. A changed man? Harem duties? Huh. Seems like being in this filthy place really makes you lose your dignity as a man. Since the start of our nation, men has always been the harem owner, not vice versa. Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy that is very, very like ugh, is all I can say. What do you know about dignity? At least I am not forced into the harem by my dad like you were. This is my choice. Min shoots Zui a challenging look while still maintaining a smirk. This seems to strike a nerve in Zui. Zui's hands curl into fists, his knuckles turning white as he lunges towards Min and grabs his shirt. Shut up. You know nothing about dignity, and here I thought we were friends. Ah, no, that's your number one. That's your mistake. There are no friends when you're in the harem. Not a single friend. Forget it. Ignore our 10 years of friendship at the Imperial Academy. You are dead to me. Imperial Academy is a place where gifted students study literature and Confucius teaching. I didn't know they went to school together. As Zui lets go of Min's arm, Min stumbles backwards until he loses his balance and falls, landing on his back. With a quick recovery, Min gets back on his feet, a grin spreading across his face as he responds with a laugh. I guess you are right. Considered our so-called friendship over. Min turns and strides away. Looking from afar, I decide to also leave before someone sees me snooping. As I turn abruptly, I collide with an unyielding object. Oh. Oh shit. Pain shocks my face as I stumble backward, only to find myself face to face with a body dressed in black. Zui's eyes lock me in with unwavering intensity from above. He cocks his head to the side. How? Do you enjoy eavesdropping? Look. MC might be like, look, I can change him, you know. He can be a trophy wife. We can change him. Startled by him, my eyelids blink feverishly. I clear my throat. Do you forget I am your Empress? Why aren't you properly greeting me? Why isn't the Empress focusing on court matters instead of snooping on her consorts? In a tone laced with sarcasm, he raises an eyebrow and locks his piercing gaze onto me. What is his problem? Okay, well, I need to know. Okay, if I ask him about the argument, right? That's kind of sus, is it not? Like, I'm onto something. And first of all, we still don't know who the murderer of Lady Hin was, so it's kind of. We don't want him to know our next move, right? Fight. Just fight him. No, I really don't want to have a bad ending to this game, so I really want to be careful. Try to change the topic to divert his attention and leave. Well, the thing is, whatever he's trying to do with that sum of money that he was gonna quote-unquote borrow, that we listened in on, is already too late. So okay. When we opened up ourselves to the VOO, right? Asking him about why his name tag was at the place where she disappeared. Something happened to Lady Hin. Are we gonna test that theory to see if we ask him a little bit about what happened during our argument during that day of the disappearance? Will someone else be hurt? My theory is to see who's the one basically like keeping an eye on us, right? Alright, I'm gonna question him actually. I wanna know. I just passed by, overhearing your little argument. I needed to make sure my beloved consort was not plotting against me. Just like how you plotted to hurt me 10 days ago. Zoe widens his eyes in surprise. My word seems to pique his curiosity. Okay, this is interesting. So, I'm kind of like testing him right now, right? So, it's good to know that his reaction is showing like maybe it's not his fault. Are you accusing me of harming you that day? We had a fight right before I disappeared, did we not? Sounds like a motive to me. His expression unchanged, stern more than ever. What are you even on about? Do you think I want to be here playing your little mind game? When have we ever not fought, Your Majesty? I could hear the sarcasm in the way he said Your Majesty. He raises his voice. Since the day I joined your filthy harem, I have done nothing to compromise my morality. I have only ever tried asking you for resources to look into the illegal slave trafficking of young boys from Shanghai. But you seem more interested in your nightly diversions than the well-being of your citizens. Oh, interesting. So, that's what this is about. Zui has been trying to get the Empress to look into illegal slave trafficking, but she ignored him. My Empress, why did you keep ignoring this issue? In fact, I suspect you might derive some twisted pleasure from the oppression of boys. And if you are truly curious, I have an alibi for the day when you disappeared. Oh? My guards were with us the entire time we fought till I left. I wouldn't have been able to harm you without people knowing. Zui tilts its head. His voice drops down in a low, harsh tone. However, there is a much more pressing matter. Zui then takes slow, measured steps towards my direction. His eyes squinted, fixating on mine. The sound of crunchy leaves under his steps, makes me feel a lump form in my throat. You've been acting strange since your return, and asking people odd questions. You don't sound like yourself. My jaw clenches tightly as I slowly back away from him. I know exactly where this is going. Out of the corner of my eye, I see that I am nearing the wall, leaving me with merely a meter of distance. There is no running from this. Slipped and hit your head and forget everything? That doesn't sound like the Empress I know. Zui advances with each word. Could it be that the Empress is being impersonated? Ooh, he is right on the mark. Zui is smart. I don't like his attitude, but he's smart. His voice grows harsher and the tension grows thicker with each of his steps. What would the court say? Do you know the punishment for pretending to be the Empress? I stand frozen, unable to utter a word as I know my disguise is about to unravel. My mind races, desperately searching for a plausible excuse, but none comes to mind. I'm trapped, with no escape from the impending consequences. My face is drained of color. Don't disrespect the Empress. A gust of wind rushes past as a figure swiftly steps in between us, forming a barrier that prevents Zui from getting any closer to me. I knew it. I knew it's him. A familiar fragrance, a blend of apples and jasmine fills my nostrils. It's Vu. His lanky but firm figure stands tall, directly facing Zui. What do you think you're doing? Stand aside. I'm about to expose an impersonator. As I peer over Vu's shoulder, I can see Zui's narrowed eyes seething with anger. There is no impersonator. This is our Empress. Vu's voice is calm and stern. Why are you so sure? She sounds and acts like a completely different person since she returned. She wasn't even wearing the Empress's clothes when they found her. I can assure you that this is our Empress. I don't want to taunt you with more details, Consort Zui, but last night, she and I had our usual fun. Oh! Don't say that! Don't say that, Vu! Oh my god. Vu's voice does not have any hint of playfulness from the day before, and instead takes on a firm and protective edge. I don't know why, but the mention of last night makes my shoulders tighten. My cheeks flush. Last night? But we didn't do anything last night. Why is he lying? Fine, spare me the details, but I'll keep an eye on you. Zui scoffs before turning on his heels and walking away without forgetting to give me one last warning glare. I exhale. That was a close call. But before I can feel fully relieved, Vu swerves to face me. He slams his arm against the wall behind me, effectively trapping me with his butt. So now we have Vu kabedoning on us too. Great. Okay. Wow. Alright, cool. I want to know what happens if I chose the other option instead of asking him what happened. Can we... Let me save this part though. Can we go back here? Wait, no. Can we load something? Can we we'll load this one. Give me 1 second, give me 1 second. I'm about to ask my papa something. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to see this a little. Skip a little more. Okay. I wanted to see what will happen if we change our change the topic, and see if he's still. Thank you, Joe. If he still kind of like suspects us. I roll my eyes. I was simply taking a leisurely stroll and happened to be in the vicinity. I assure you, I did not hear anything. Now, if you excuse me, I must attend to matters pertaining to the court. Ready to get out of the situation, I try to break away from him. However, he firmly plants in front of me, unmoved, blocking my path. Zui tilts its head. His voice snarls from his throat. Not so fast. There's one problem. Zui then takes slow, measured steps towards my direction. His eyes squinted, fixating on mine. Oh, maybe it's the same. Yeah, it is. It is the same. Okay, cool. Okay, now we know it doesn't matter what we choose. It'll still end up in that situation, so... we'll load this one. Okay, there you go. Now we know. He slams his arms up. Okay, so he copied on us. Great. Who exactly are you? Oh, Vu knows too. Well, obvious. It's kind of obvious suddenly. Why is the Empress acting so weird? He enunciates each word. His gaze intensifies, sharp like the beam of a laser. His usual playfulness and submission nowhere to be found. Anxiety twists in the pit of my stomach. He knows. What do you mean? I already knew from last night that you were not the Empress. Now tell me who you are before I call the guards. My head pounds with the realization of what I need to do. I could attempt to physically resist him, but like the likelihood of successfully escaping the palace with the number of guards present is next to zero. Reluctantly, I resign myself to the fact that I have no choice but to confess the truth. Well, at least part of it. So he knows we're not the Empress. He knows that, obviously, because we acted a little different compared to the... I know this sounds crazy, but I'm not from here. I came from the future, and I woke up as the Empress. I have no intention of causing harm or taking the throne. I just want to find a way back home. He tilts his head, his brow furrowing in concentration. I'm surprised at this reaction, as I thought he would think I'm crazy. Is that your only intention? His eyes study mine. Naturally, I can't reveal that the Empress is going to be assassinated in the near future. If I do, it would cause chaos and put me in danger. Besides, who knows if sharing future information like that with people in the past would violate time travel laws, assuming such laws even exist. I swear. He eventually releases me from my trapped position, takes a step back, and crosses his arms. The future, you say? What is the future like? Taken aback by a sudden question, my mind races as I search for an answer. In the future, there will be no slavery. Men and women are treated equally. Well, for the most part, except for the wage gap and some misogynist beliefs, but it's a better place. I ramble out of nervousness, not realizing if he can even grasp the modern concepts I just. Equality. He squeezed his eyelids shut for a moment, as if lost in his own thoughts. When he opens his eyes, he locks his gaze on me with a wrinkle of determination on his forehead. I've made my decision. You're not my Empress, but you seem to be a good person. I know we've just met, but you treated me kindly, and for that, I trust you. I'm sure your family and friends in the future, wherever they may be, missed you and want you to come home. I'll play along and help you survive here until my Empress returns. I blink at his answer, noticing no sign of insincerity. He must have been moved by me helping him last night. Perhaps I can use him to gather more information about the Empress. Besides, Vu lifts his hand and delicately twirls a strand of my hair between his fingertips, playfully savoring its softness before releasing it. Empress or not, you are very beautiful. I would not be opposed to some fun activities. Of course, tailored to your taste. Okay, Vu, that's enough. We gotta go. My cheeks twitch in embarrassment. I jerk back. You! Releasing his fingers, he waves his hands in the air. I was just messing with you. But on a serious note, I will visit you frequently to help fill you in on the information you need. If you want to handle all the issues of the Empress, you'll need all the help you can get. I purse my lips into a line and give him a nod. Thank you, Vu. I appreciate it. I let out a sigh of relief. Did I just find an ally? I hope that ally doesn't come back to bite us. I really hope. I really, really hope. After saying goodbye to Vu, I head back to my chamber. Sitting on the edge of the bed, I rock my feet back and forth on my heels. Can I trust Vu? Based on the data I've collected so far, he has no strong motive to harm the Empress, as her survival is vital for his own position within the palace. Furthermore, if he were indeed the one who would assassinate her, knowing that I am not the true Empress would eliminate any reason for him to harm me in the coming months. I sink my body into the soft, silky mattress as sleep claims me. My mind feels one feather lighter. Then, my Empress, who would murder you? Who is it? I don't know if I can trust Vu. Let me save this one. We're on chapter 5. I think we're doing great. Wow. This is crazy because so far we learned that two people are already suspicious of us. The question is, who is it that has been watching us so closely? The first person I thought of was Vu, because apparently he was there watching the MC and Zui basically arguing on the day of the disappearance, right? On the day of her being the Empress disappearing. Why was he watching her? And why was he there in that area? I mean, the timing of everything is just, And then after she talked with him that night, the day after, Lady Hin got murdered. After we opened up slightly and showed a little bit of us that shows that we're not the Empress to Vu. I have a feeling my suspicions are on Vu for now. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. It could be anyone. It literally could have been anyone. Any one of my consorts. My consorts? Any one of her consorts. It's very interesting so far. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is chapter 5. We'll stop here because we have gone through 2 chapters. I absolutely enjoyed the craziness that happened today. Alright, I think we'll stop here for the time being. And we'll go back to here. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate you for stopping by, Joe. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna figure out who we're gonna stream. Who we're gonna raid. Wow, I can't English. Who are we going to raid? I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of this visual novel, because I am definitely enjoying it. Okay. Let's see. Who are we? Oh, let's raid my good friend Aries. She is amazing, adorable, and she's a crow harpy. She's beautiful. You gotta see her, guys. If you haven't met her yet, her name's Aries. So let's get our raid message ready. Taco, Scooter, as per usual. Gonna add the hearts there. Why not? A little hearts. Scooter raid. That'll be ours. And then we'll get the raid ready. Great. There you go. Perfect. Okay, once again, thank you guys so much for coming by and saying hi and chatting with me and, you know, doing crazy shenanigans, watching me doing crazy shenanigans, and not just go ha 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 against the screen. Yeah, don't judge me. I'm playing visual novels. Anyways, remember tomorrow we have a charity stream coming up at 2 p.m. PST. Catch you guys there with Vanilla and Mara doing a collab. And Joe's gonna be streaming right after as well, I think, for Joe's. So we're gonna go visit him probably afterwards. Alrighty then, guys. I'll see you tomorrow and hope we'll have lots and lots of fun doing the charity event. Bye, guys.